Hello. We're here, comfy.
In our house.
Me. We're here in our apartment, sort of recording the memoirs of the hobbit-hole. Here's the front door.
Should I display? This is what our front door is. There's a latch. Very fancy.
Ooh.
And a deadbolt.
Nice. We're only doing this because we're moving. This is just a month before we move, actually. And we wanted to have some memories of our place here. This was our first place together. It was the place we got married here. We moved in the summer we got married.
Yep. Right before we got married, we moved in.
Yes.
Yes, but we were already technically married.
Technically, by the state. It's a complicated thing, but that's how it worked.
This is what you do when you want money from the government.
It's Comfort's first place on her own.
It is.
And it was my first place without a roommate that I wasn't married to. So that's good. So let's look at room by room, starting with the kitchen. This kitchen is horribly small. Like, so small. When we first moved in, we thought, oh, that's not going to be too bad. But once you start putting stuff in it, it becomes impossible to move around. I mean, you can sort of see how tight it is.
Mostly what it is it just piles up. So we got little things like this to, hold shit. This holds stuff. Cat litter. We hold stuff over there.
The poo house.
Yeah.
The poo house we got because Obi was making A, way too much of a smell, and B, he would always kick his litter all over everything, everywhere, all the time.
Adam especially, no likey.
I got really frustrated by this, naturally. So, enter the poo house. Also, you'll note, all of the Dr. Pepper. Adam drinks a lot of caffeine-free Dr. Pepper. Here are the cans. We're saving the cans because my dad is doing recycling thingamajig with them, using them to make a heater. It's fancy, it's really neat, but he'll talk your ears about it forever if you let him.
Next.
There's not really much to the kitchen, frankly.
Nope.
The stove that we got for free. We got the stove for free because it was like we drew the bank error in your favor card, and they just showed up one morning, the apartment people, with a new stove.
And the latch was on too.
Right, so they start hammering on the door.
Yeah.
They start hammering on the door really early.
At 8 a.m., which is the time we don't wake up at.
Yes, we don't wake up at 8 in the morning. So I come out and new stove. Ta-da, new stove, and they install it, and we don't know what's going on, but all right, we'll take a new stove. Later we find out that it was supposed to go to the people across the hall, but the apartment people let us keep it, because why not?
Because they just didn't want to move it.
They didn't want to have to move it.
So we were like, all right, fine.
So there you go. Obi eats up top.
That's right.
Annie eats down low. We did this because Anakin would eat all of the food if we gave her the chance. So we don't want to give her the chance. When they get special food, Obi eats up high where Anakin won't go. Or at least very rarely will go. Last thing, really, the pictures on the fridge. There used to be a crap load more pictures on the fridge, but at some point we took them off to clean and they just never came back. The frowny, angry smiley face was made by Ruben, our student slash friend slash temporary roommate a couple years ago.
Slash pseudo child in my case.
Well, in some ways.
There you go.
Ruben's a great kid. We love Ruben. And you can see all the superhero magnets and the Homer magnets, and some of the things have still stuck around. Darth Vader magnet that we got as a gift at episode 3 Midnight Show.
We don't even have our Brittany. Oh, no, there it is.
No, Brittany is way down low. This is from my first apartment. My roommate and I had kind of a Brittany thing.
Guess who got you that roommate?
Who got
roommate?
The magnet? Comfort got me the magnet. Partly as a joke. I think she intended to draw on Brittany's face and make all kinds of, angry faces.
But I didn't.
But she never got around to it.
That was really good.
Oh, there's a picture of little Ruben when he was little. Ah! And there's a postcard, a rather uncomfortable postcard that Joy sent us, but she said on the postcard, if we don't put this up on our fridge, she would be very upset. Joy's in Ecuador right now with Peace Corps. We're incredibly proud of her.
We are.
We love her.
There we go, in frame.
And so now she knows. Joy,
yep.
There it is, on the fridge.
In case there was bitching about.
Yes.
It's there.
And that's pretty much it for the kitchen, honestly, anymore, and we're just wasting your time and ours.
Which we've already done a little bit. This is long.
So we'll be back again later with more room by room, remembering the hobbit hole.